were on hand to see this weekend's festivities and the induction into baseball's Hall of Fame. Really, really big. We'll talk to Craig Muter about that coming up. Also, John Zogby with a preview of the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia. Can I tell you a little, just while we're waiting for Craig Muter, just a little experience of what I did over the weekend? Hot weekend, by the way.
So I just want to mention quickly, I'm sorry, the weather, I think north and west of us, was nasty Saturday.
There was a really bad thunderstorm that ripped through, maybe Saturday, ripped through, it started out in Sylvan Beach and then made its way through, even through New Hartford, with some high winds and hail. It was pretty bad, right, Andrew?
Yeah. So I think Westmoreland got hit pretty bad too.
Westmoreland did, yeah. It took a southeast track and completely missed the valley. I mean, I was looking at the dark clouds out to the west, and there was sun shining over top of us. We didn't get any.
You had a great weekend.
And it was
a great weekend.
It was interesting too. You say that because at the end of Frog Fest was this past Saturday. It was great success. There was a lot of
So Frog Fest this year was not at the Herkimer County Fairgrounds.
Thank goodness, because Utica Rome Speedway, we could see as the concert finished.
It didn't hit Frankfurt. The storm didn't hit Frankfurt.
It didn't.
No, I told you. I live in the valley. We didn't get it.
Well, I thought they had gotten rained on at the Herkimer County Fairgrounds, but no matter.
I don't think so.
Despite that, it was real. It ended up being.
Did you get it at Vernon Downs, or you didn't get it?
No, at the Utica Rome Speedway.
Nice. Oh, it is.
Yeah, but you could see it on the outskirts, though. People were like the stage crew was really moving to get the stuff tore down because they were nervous about it and ended up missing. And then
high winds, heavy rain, and damaging hail.
Yeah,
that was the warning that came across. So. But for me, I'm glad it didn't hit us because for the first time in my life, I now have a new respect, by the way. For the first time in my life, I did a roofing job.
Oh, boy.
Because this is how this... Have you ever done any roofing before?
I have. I hated it.
Oh, my God. As a matter of fact, this kid, Jack, who's a New Hartford grad, and he's helping me out. I'm using him for some services, and he said, "Listen, this is a 3-sport kid. He's baseball, hockey, I think, and maybe football. I don't know, but anyway, he's like, of everything I've done in my entire life, roofing is the toughest.
Yeah,
and that's every sport, and I agree. Wow, I mean, just carrying those bundles of shingles up onto the roof." And the heat, keep in mind, we're mid-upper 80s all weekend long, and we're doing this right in the full sunshine.
Right.
Wow, do I have and here's how the thing went down. My father had gotten a hold of some architectural shingles, about 35 bundles of them. And he's like, don't go paying somebody to do it. I've got these shingles right here. You just get the felt paper, and I've even got the nail gun. And he did. But that was really helpful. I only shot myself 2 or 3 times in the foot. But I got to tell you, it was completed, and it looks good. It didn't get uneven. It wasn't done unevenly. It was, but I am in a lot of pain today.
So, are you one of those people who, because I do this, like if you ever do one of these DIY projects, like whatever it is, it's simple, right? It's a very simple project.
Oh, yeah, when you watch it on YouTube, it's easy.
Right, but when you complete it, you're like, look at that.
That was me yesterday.
Have you ever seen a door frame like that? I mean, that's the best door frame ever.
I couldn't believe that I had actually accomplished that roof.
Yeah, that's awesome, right? You feel great.
And there was a piece that there'd been some leaking. This was an outdoor roof. It was over what we call our pool house. And it's a pretty large roof. But had been some leaking over the years, so that we had to take redo some of the roof. So some of the plywood had to be cut out and put in, and that went really well. And at the end of the day, with the help, my father, and by the end of this whole project, so my father and my mother sitting down there in a lawn chair watching us. Yeah, I think you might have, you might be doubling up on that one right there.
Oh man.
But I'm not 25 anymore, and I'm a bit overweight. And it was, and I felt really good when Jack, who's, 18, 19 years old, came in yesterday morning and said, man, I got to tell you, I was having a hard time getting out of bed. My calves are killing me. Yeah. And I'm like, because I might have had to roll out of bed, to be honest with you.
I tell you, though,
These guys
tough.
that do roofing, I have a whole new respect for these guys because they're doing it every day in and day out. And such a respect that, hey, if I like these roofs to be done in the next week, so anybody out there that had a job cancel and you've got some open time, bingo, if I got a job for you. Give Andrew a call, 736-0186. I've got the felt paper. I even have a whole new box of nails.
Yeah,
for the nail gun. I mean, I've got it all. Everything, right? Ready to go.
Just good thing you didn't have the tar to deal with.
Yeah, my grandfather used to do roofs years ago. He used to do barn roofs, and those are really high, and they had the metal roofs, so they would have to paint or tar or whatever those barn roofs, and that was a job. You know, I never remember him coming back and having this like silver paint all over him and all over his clothes. But you know, it's not for me. I sit in front of a board. I create song parodies. Yeah. I do television commercials. I'm not sure roofing is in my future.
So, just a quick story. My father-in-law, he's a Mr. Fix-It. He does everything, right? So, one day he's like, hey, listen, you want to make a few extra bucks? I'm like, yeah. He's like, come with me. We go to this place, and he's got me carrying up the shingles, up the ladder onto a second story.
That's a job.
I have an issue with heights as it is. So, I get about 10 to 12 of these containers of shingles up. I finally get them up there. I load them up there, and now I'm trying to crawl around. My knees are killing me. So we break for lunch, and I'm like, Steve, you got another job or something next weekend? Give me a call. I said, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
It's painful. I do have a total respect for anybody who does roofs.
And how quickly these guys can do these roofs and do them straight and the whole 9 yards. It's really incredible.
Yeah.
So full respect, I must say, for people who do roofing jobs. And man, am I in pain this morning. It's a lot of pain. I guess it's probably good for you, though, right? Right? You're getting out there, you're getting stuff done, you're getting, and when you do, you're standing on the ground and you look up and you're like, I did that. That's right. That's really kind of cool.
It's the greatest roof you've ever seen.
It is the best roof. I've never looked at a roof like this in my life. Yep. There you go. 7:20. Here's Christine with an update.